Good evening, guys and gals. Hope all is well. It's Levi Gamer Guy here, aka To Lee to You. So I'm just doing a little video today. I know I've not done one in a little while, but I thought I would try and keep it quite basic. No green screen, no super editing, no jingle, etc. etc. Just wanted to kind of keep it quite short and sweet. So today we're going to be looking at Google Stadia. This is a streaming platform from Google. It just came out in November time. So basically what is Google have decided that instead of bringing out any hardware like the Xbox, so Microsoft or PlayStation or Nintendo, etc., they're going to do a streaming only, kind of like a Netflix for games, you could say. Do you remember like the days of Blockbuster? Obviously, we used to have like video store. Now it's kind of getting all digital now, so you could potentially say it's the future, whether we like it or not. People's internet's getting faster. I know in the US there's still data caps in specific providers, but in the UK there's no data caps at all. I think most of Europe doesn't have data caps. So I'm lucky enough to have a gigabyte of internet download speed. So what I find is when I have played Google Stadia, I've never had any issues at all. No latency, no lag, no tearing, no jumping, no stuttering. So what you'll find is that when you do buy Google Stadia, I know I'm showing two controllers here. You actually only get one. So if you buy the Founders Edition, or the Premier Edition, it'll be 120 or 130 pounds. The Founders Edition is not easy to come by at the moment. I mean, I know there's some people on Twitter and stuff that are doing like giveaways. I think Android Central's maybe doing one. But what you'll find is if you get the Premier Edition, you get the clearly white controller. You see that one on the left hand side. Another one that I purchased separately was the Wasabi one. It's actually a really nice colour there. So actually that's a clearly white one. That's the Wasabi one. And what you also get in the box as well, you'll get this white power lead and charger. That will actually charge the controller. So I'll kind of show you if I can grab this, try and not get my hand in the way. So you'll see obviously that port there. It's a USB-C, which is quite nice. So you've got the charging port at the top there, headphone jack at the bottom. It definitely does remind me of an Xbox controller, which is not a bad thing. I actually really like the Xbox controller. Nothing wrong with that once again. No issues, nice little click, nice little feel to the controller. Buttons are kind of where you would expect them to be. So it's very nice. Also, you've got the Google Stadia button in the middle. Let's give you a nice little close up of that if I can. Not used to doing this camera work, you know that. So yeah, so that's quite nice and neat. Also, you get Google Chromecast Ultra. So basically what that means is a lot of TVs have Chromecast built in, but this is the Ultra version, this is the newer version. I think it was maybe just out the end of, I think it was 2018 or 2019, I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head. So what you'll find is, this is going to be, you can stream with this Google Chromecast Ultra, you can stream in 4K. That's HDR as well, 60 frames per second. And also, if you'll find in this power port, you have, give me a second, to the right side, right, so you have an Ethernet port here, as you can see there. So if you do want to play it wired, you should get a bit of a better connection, which I find fantastic. I'm very lucky to have 1 gigabyte download speed. But like I say, if you look at the setup there, so ignore the Wasabi controller at the moment if you can. So this is literally what you'll get in the box. So you'll get the clearly white controller. I've got the Premier Edition, by the way. You also get the power lead for the controller if you want to charge it. You also get the power lead and charger for the Google Chromecast. This bit at the top plugs into the bottom of this. Plug it into your HDMI port, as you can see there. It's plugged into the side of your TV, and this also shows you how you get started. So what you'll find is, when you order the Google Stadia online, they will give you a code when you order it via email. So let's try and go through this up. So what you'll find is it tells you kind of plug it into the side of your TV, put in the HDMI port, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes, you have to try to get the Google Home app. So if you've not got the Google Home app, you can get on the Play Store if you're on an Android device. So then you would download that. Then you would also go into the Play Store, download this Stadia app. Turn on the controller, hold the button until the controller vibrates, and then you set up to your Wi-Fi. So you will need your Wi-Fi code at that point. And that's kind of really good to go. And then what we'll find is that when you go back into your Google Stadia app, it'll then ask for a 16-digit code, which you do get when you order the machine. Then you pop that in, and at the moment they're doing a pro subscription, which is 3 months with a pro subscription, which gets you 4 games at the moment that you get entirely free. as long as you stay a Pro subscriber. So that is Rise of the Tomb Raider, obviously, Farming Simulator, Samurai Showdown, and Thumper. Now, with regards to any, like I said before, any latency, any lag, I've literally had no issues at all. If any game is going to really show any lag, it's going to be Thumper, because it's like a rhythm type reactionary game. I've had literally no issues at all. What you'll find is that when you do key in your 16-digit code, you literally can access it straight away. Let you play the games, you can play it. If you want to play it on your TV, you can just do it via the Chromecast Ultra. If you want to play on your laptop or PC, you can do it via your Chrome browser. You can get a Stadia extender, or you can go into, I think it's stadia.google.com or the other way about. You can just put your username and password, and literally away you go. I've had no issues with it at all. Even wireless, I've got a dual band router, so it's like 2.4 gigahertz, 5 gigahertz, and like I say, I've had no issues at all. It's been absolutely fantastic. Really getting stuck into Rise of the Tomb Raider. So yeah, guys, I thought I would just keep it short and sweet. There is a lot of negative press about this streaming device at the moment. I've literally had no issues at all. Say no lag, no latency, no tearing. I will say one thing about the moment, the good and the bad. It does work. It literally is. Unfortunately, whether you like it or not, it is the future of gaming. If you actually think about how many people buy physical compared to digital now, I think digital does outweigh physical a bit now. People's internet's obviously getting a lot better now, and it's just a sign of the times, I think. So it is going to definitely go that way, whether it's a year, 2 years, whether Google get a hold of the market. I know xCloud's coming out for Microsoft next year. I've tried the beta of that. That's also pretty decent. But this, I think the difference between this and xCloud is 720p on your phone. This obviously you can play on your TV, and it's up to 4K, 60 frames per second, and HDR. Obviously dependent on if the developer has it at that. So yeah, I actually really enjoy it. I will show some videos and me playing some games in it. At the moment, I've not bought any other games. The Pro subscription is for 3 months. If you do let that lapse, what you'll find is when it does lapse, you will get charged a further $8.99 if you want to keep it as a Pro subscriber. The benefits of having the Pro subscription is that they do deals every month, like there'll be discounts on games. Plus you can play games in 4K with HDR. If you do not keep the Pro subscription, even if you buy a game, you can still play it and keep it, but it's only at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Thanks guys, I'll catch you again soon. Any comments, any queries, any questions, any issues or things that you would like to see in Google Stadia, things that you're unsure of, just leave me a comment, little question, and I'll definitely get back to you. Thanks, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care, bye bye.